Hi, second graders, it's Mr. Schaefer here. We are going to be continuing on with what we've been learning about multiplication, repeated addition, but today we're actually moving to something a little bit different, and it is division. We are going to be dividing objects into groups. Now we have to make sure that we're dividing things equally into equal shares. Equal shares mean all the groups have the same number of objects or the same quantity of a whole. So think about sharing Skittles with your friends. If you take a bag of Skittles and you dump it all out, and you want to make sure that each of your friends has the same number of Skittles, or else it's not fair, right? It's not equal. It's not fair. We want to make sure that when we split something up or when we divide it, everybody is getting the same number of objects or the same quantity of a whole. So let's talk about what this would look like when we're given a word problem. The word problem says, Ashley shared 16 buttons equally among 8 friends. How many buttons did each friend receive? Remember, we're not just adding 16 plus 8. We're not just subtracting 16 minus 8. We're really thinking about what this problem means, and we're going to be representing it using a model. So she shared 16 buttons. That means she's going to start with 16 buttons. I drew 16 circles to show 16 buttons, and I'm going to make sure I have 16 circles here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right, I have 16 buttons. She's going to share 16 buttons equally among 8 friends. So there are 8 people that are going to get some of those buttons. So I'm going to draw 8 boxes to show my 8 people. Each of these boxes is going to be one of her friends. So I have friend 1, friend 2, friend 3, friend 4, friend 5, friend 6, friend 7, and friend 8. Now, if I'm going to split up my buttons to find out how many buttons each friend gets, I have to make sure I do it equally so that it's fair. So I'm going to do this by putting 1 button in each of my friend boxes first. So here's 1 for friend 1, 1 for friend 2, 1 for friend 3, 1 for friend 4, 1 for friend 5, 1 for friend 6, 1 for friend 7, and 1 for friend 8. Now everybody has 1. Everybody has an equal number of buttons, but we still have buttons left over. So now I'm going to go back to friend 1. I'm going to put another button in each of my friend boxes. Here we go. That's 2 for friend 1. 2 for friend 2, 2 for friend 3, 2 for friend 4, 2 for friend 5, 2 for friend 6, 2 for friend 7, and 2 for friend 8. Now look at how many buttons each of my friends get. How many buttons do each of my friends get? How many buttons does friend 1 get? 2, right? And how many buttons does friend 2 get? 2, right? So each of the friends get 2 buttons. Is that an equal share for each friend? Yes, it is. So how do we do this? First, we placed all of our counters to represent a row. We put 16 of our counters in 1 row. Then we made 8 boxes this time to represent each friend. That's going to be each of our groups. We made 8 boxes at the bottom. And then we put the same number of objects in each group. We put the same number of buttons. We put 2 buttons in each group. We made sure that each group had the same number of objects. So there are 16 buttons shared equally among 8 groups. I see that 16 buttons shared equally among 8 groups means that there are 2 buttons in each group. And we just did division. We just divided 16 divided by 8 groups equals 2 in each group. So today, for your work, you are going to have problems like this. You are going to draw out your counters in a row, just like we did with the buttons the first time. You're going to draw out your counters in a row. You're going to draw your boxes of how many groups you have. And then you're going to split them up and draw a line from each circle to each group that it's going to go in. And at the end, you have to make sure you have an equal share in each group, or else it's not really division. All right, that's all from me, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day.